the city of North Canton is not adhering to the sewer easement that I had agreed with in 2023, May of 2023, and April of 2021, no, April of 2011. They have put a 3-foot deep ditch along the south side of my property line that does not need to be there. It is out of the agreement of the easement. There's only supposed to be a 1-foot depression for drainage, not a 3-foot deep ditch. It's just not supposed to be there, and that's one of the things that I'm objecting against. The other is I signed a temporary easement for the adjustments of the property line, the elevation of the property line and the sidewalk. And unfortunately, I did not fully understand what that meant. What that means is that they have the right to demolish any structure that's within that temporary easement. And that temporary structures are part of the flower gardens that I have planted and maintained for the past 30 years. And one is the rock facing that's on the corner of the property line. That will be, half of it will be destroyed. And the other third has been damaged by the original easement for putting in the sewer in the first place. And I'm just distraught over that. Makes me make a long time of money planting that, making it, keeping it up, just to have it destroyed by something that doesn't need to be there in the first place. Then as for the easement agreement, they were supposed to also put in a side entrance to my property, and they're not going to do that either. It's not even in the plans anymore. Talked back and forth with the lawyers quite a few times, and they say they're going to do it, and I've not seen any indication whatsoever that the city is going to attempt to do anything of the such. And I need that side entrance for a couple of reasons. One is for the firewood business that's been there for the past 30 years, but the other is also that I'll need to have a side entrance out of the parking lot, because they now have the light right at the corner of the property, which is going to jam up the traffic and basically block off the entrance of my business, except through that light. And I need that light to have the side entrance to my parking lot. So that's what I'm talking about. That's about the easement. And then as for some of the other parts of the easement that have not been done, is the contractor has put in my front entrance that was supposed to correct the damage from the easement for the sewer in the first place. And they did not do a nice job on that. When you compare it to the workmanship that they did for the parking lot and for the street, this is not even close to what that quality would be. And I would say that if it was the head building official at Myers, they'd have probably made it do it over again. I do not have that say. So, but that's one of the things that I was arguing about. I had spent a lot of time, personal time, when we negotiated with the easement in the first place. It was during the month of April and May. These are the busiest months of my business, running the flower business. And I took that time that I did not have, I spent with the city negotiating the easement so that they could go to their time, adhere to the timetable for Myers Corporation. And they, in return, have not done one thing to benefit me. They have not fulfilled any of the easement agreements or anything. So the time and money that I've spent on this is going down the drain, and I have not had any indication whatsoever from the city that they're going to address any of these problems that I'm having. So that's what I'm complaining about, and so that's all that I have to say.
Sir, you have, not quite sure if you don't know what's going on, or what trying to mislead this council.
Mhm.
So the agreement that you signed in April, May was done with your attorney. You were represented by legal counsel.
Right.
You signed the document. You were paid $16,000,
Mhm.
of which $1,900 was for a temporary easement for us to grade the land. Sir, my question to you is, you have wood under these temporary structures along Stratavon that are in the area that needs to be graded. You agreed to allow us to grade it.
I'm not talking about the structures.
I'm talking to those structures full of wood have to be moved. You've done nothing since May to move them, sir.
They're being empty.
All of them.
They're being empty as we speak.
And you'll be ready for the surveyors to come mark it.
I have until the end of January to do what I can with that. Those businesses were there long before
You do
that.
not have, sir, till the end of January. The 3-foot ditch that's there is a result of us being unable to grade the land to eliminate the 3-foot ditch. All right?
Not true at all.
So that is totally true. You just wish to mislead this
That is
council.
not true one bit. Drain does not even need to be.
You were paid $16,000 for the landscaping on the corner. Mind you, that landscaping.
Wait, guys.
I'm sorry.
Point of order, one at a time.
Yeah, I got you. Mind you, that landscaping was on municipal property.
No, that's not.
Yeah, 15 feet from Stratavon North is municipal property. 15 feet.
That has been removed.
No, it is not.
That-
No, it has not. Sir, you are in denial. You are in denial. Go to the county auditor's website. That 15-foot section is still there. It's still ours. And it's going to remain ours.
No, I'm talking about,
So
the,
you will get a curb cut on the side, but you will be required by zoning to have asphalt paving to be able to access that curb cut. You're not going to be able to take and drive on dirt and attract the dirt all onto the road. That's a zoning issue. Did you not meet with Marty Van Gundy Friday?
yes.
Did we not work on an issue with your greenhouse for
The
you?
greenhouse
Yeah.
being back.
And whose urging was that?
Mine.
No, it was not. It was mine.
That's fine. I did not realize it.
30 years not allowed to, 30 years you've been doing the wood, you're not allowed to do it.
It was approved.
It was not approved. It was not
It was not
approved. We gave you the documents
It was
to
not
show you that it was not approved, sir.
Not disapproved either.
Yes, it was disapproved. Two.
No, it wasn't. That was for the.
I don't know what
Then
else to
that's-
say.
that's the
to this
case,
council.
then.
Wait, guys.
This is really kind of an exercise in futility. I know these facts to be true. I know that they're documented. And in spite of, Mr. Boettler's intentions here, whatever they may be, we will have our day in court. And then that is where I guess that's where the truth will be published. I have nothing further.
Okay. And I have nothing else to say then. I can't reply.
Comments, questions, anyone? Thank you.
I do have one question. So if it was 5-2, and this was back in 2011, correct?
It's 2091,
Wait.
1991.
91, okay. So was there just a lack of enforcement from that point?
I wasn't here. I can't tell you, but I do know this, that there's established case law that says just because we didn't enforce the speeding tickets on Route 30 doesn't mean that we forever give up our right to start enforcing
May
it.
I reply to that?
So you know that to be true.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if they had speed limit signs of 30 miles per hour, yes, I would agree with you. There was many indication that the firewood was illegal back then.
Was there a public meeting?
I mean, I've read the
Yes.
transcripts. There were actually two of them. I've read the transcript. It's very clear.
They did not deny it. They
Denied.
approved it the
It's
first half.
expressly denied twice.
No, the first half was approved by the zoning
I can tell
commission.
you, but that's not how.
The planning question is
The planning commission then goes to council. When
Guys.
council votes on it. When council voted on it, they voted on it twice. I believe one was from a landlord at one point, and
That was-
one or
He
92.
was the landlord, the other one was the tenant.
Yeah, so I mean, two times it was expressly denied, and then I heard on social media that it was a prior use. I mean, there's no doubt that there's some knowledge out there that it's to me, in my opinion, it's not truthful. I mean, when I read transcripts, I was in high school in 1991, so I can only go back and read the transcripts that are factual of what's being read. So I mean, how is it wrong?
Well, the thing is that the firewood was never addressed anyway.
I believe we've got 2 hearings coming up to address this, and I think we should leave it to those hearings
Absolutely.
to make the final decision of determining the facts of the situation.
What I'm talking about is about them putting the ditch down along the side, which is not in the easement. It clearly states that it's only to be 1 foot deep. It's 3 feet.
Mr. Boettler, I think we just heard from the administration, and I'm gonna try and recall the words that you used, that that's what will happen, but they are not able to grade the property because
No,
things
it's
are wrong.
not.
Is that what you said, Patrick?
My understanding is that that ditch is 3 feet deep. And the 1 flower bed out front and the flower bed that's in front of the firewood is going to remove about 20 feet of those 2 structures. And that's because they're going to take it to the bottom of that ditch that they have dug.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
speaking.
Thank you.